Welcome back. This is the pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and this is gonna be our last game, the Sunday night game, Atlanta against the Eagles. Eagles are favored by 2. I got Atlanta winning this game in the upset, actually. I just think Atlanta, man, they're wanting to come back, prove that they're a better team this season. Just the injuries, though, man, it makes me really nervous. That line, just they can't stay healthy. I can't. I don't understand. They had 5 offensive linemen picked in the first round, and they're even not playing very well. They just keep on getting hurt.
Right.
So I am really nervous about that. But I think Matt Ryan's in the ball out this game. I think Julio Jones in a bounce back. He didn't play very well last week. He kind of got shut down.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to run the ball more, man. Freeman didn't get enough carries in my eyes. That defense for Atlanta is gonna have to play well. They have to get pressure on Carson Wentz and make him turn the ball over. They can't let Eagles back in the game like the Washington did last week because this team's really good. They're really well coached. Wentz is a really good quarterback in my eyes, and they got a lot of weapons, man. Deshaun Jackson played really well against one of his former teams. Jeffrey's still a solid player. Ertz is, you can argue, the best tight end in the league. So, and that defense, man, is nasty. For Eagles. So, I think they're gonna get a lot of pressure on this Atlanta teams. It's at home. I got a feeling it's not necessarily much about analytics or who I think has more talent. I do think Eagles are a better team. I just think this Atlanta team wants to prove something, and I think they're going to win this game. I just got to get a gut feeling on this one. For Eagles, they got to get pressure, take advantage of the injuries and inexperience on Atlanta's offensive line. Make Matty Ice beat you. Can't let Julio have an amazing game. You need to have someone else beat you on that. You shut down the running game as well. I think they're going to want to run the ball more from Atlanta perspective. On offense, get Action Jackson back in the fold again. An amazing first week. Let's see if he can ball out the second week as well. I don't think he's going to have as amazing game he did the first week just because people are going to put more pressure on him, try to bracket him and make someone else beat them. Eagles, man, they have a hell of a team, honestly. Really not many weaknesses. I think the secondary is the only thing that's not good, and that might be an issue when it comes to Julio Jones and Ridley and everyone else. So I think that might be one of the other keys. Can that secondary hold up against Atlanta's elite receivers? So, yeah, I do think Atlanta's going to win this game. Super close, 3 points, maybe 5 at the most. Eagles definitely have a shot at winning this game. They have a ton of talent. They're my best team in the NFC right now. But I just think this the Dirty Birds are going to do their thing in Atlanta this weekend.
Yeah, this is why, it's fun to do this show is because, everybody is entitled to their own opinions. And I think the Falcons are going to kick their butt, man. Or the Eagles are going to kick their butt. It is at home for the Falcons, but, man, I just think the defense is just going to be way too much for that offense, especially that offensive line. They are banged up. And I was watching the highlights of last week's game with the Falcons, and that line just couldn't do nothing, man. And that's the thing about Matt Ryan; he's not as mobile as he used to be, so it's going to be tough for him to get out of those holes, man. And I just think, it's going to be too much for them. I think Tim Jernigan is going to ball out in this game because he didn't have a great game last week, and I think he's going to come out and want to play better. So. Yeah, I just think that defense, that's going to be the biggest key for me is I think that Eagles defense is going to end up overwhelming that offensive line. I think they're going to blitz a lot, so I think they're going to get to Matt Ryan, possibly cause some turnovers. So, and that's been my biggest problem with Matt Ryan the past at least couple years is he's been throwing way too many picks. He used to actually, when Matty Ice came in the league, he used to not throw that many picks, and he's kind of take this weird turn for the worst where he's throwing a lot more picks than he used to. So I think he's going to throw possibly 1 to 2 more in this one. And, I think that offense is going to get going. I think the Falcons' defense is a bit better than what they were last year. But I just don't think they're that great on defense as well. They do got solid players. I just don't think they're going to have enough defense either in this game. I think Zach Ertz is going to ball out in this game. I think that offensive line should do pretty well. They should